Don't gasp to see him today, Johnny Depp at 62. When it comes to the Hollywood's legends, few names carry the weight, charisma, and the intrigue of the Johnny Depp. For over 4 decades, Johnny Depp has remained one of the most enigmatic figures in the entertainment world, moving seamlessly from quick quarterly outsider roles to the global superstardom. But now, in 2025, as he turned to the 62, fans are left both awed and shocked at the man he has become. The eternal outsider in the Hollywood, Johnny Depp never trust and truly fit the traditional mold of the Hollywood actor. From the beginning of his career, he resisted being the boxed in as the teen idol after the 21 Jump Street captivated and catapulted him into fame in the late 80s. He chased offbeat roles, instead teaming up with the director Tim Burton to create the unforgettable characters like the Edward Scissorhands, Eyeshaft Crane, and the Coats. The eccentric Captain Jack Sparrow is the Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. For years, his refusal to play by the Hollywood's rules kept himself as an outsider, even as his films grossed billions. Today, at 62, Depp still radiates that the same energy, a man walking his own path, untouched by the fleeting trends of an industry built on the reinvention. Aging on his own terms, the world has become accustomed to seeing the stars vanish from the spotlight once age catches up with them. But Depp has never been one of the fade quietly. Fans were stunned when the new photos surfaced of him at 62, his face showing the unmistakable lines of time, his once jet black hair now stirred with the silver. What shocked people was not just that Depp has aged, it was how he aged. The man who once looked like the eternal rebels had embraced the time with the unapologetical boldness. He had no longer tries to hide behind the makeup or lightning tricks. Instead, Depp leans into his grizzled appearances, allowing the violence and the wound expression to tell their own story. And in the many ways, that story is richer than ever. Every line etched into the skin feels like a reminder of the battles fought, both personal and the professional. The public reaction, shock, and admiration. The internet in the strange place when photos of the depth 62 years old look hits the social media. Reactions ranged from the gasps of the disbelief to waves of admiration. Some fans struggle to reconcile that Johnny Depp of their youth, the dreamy, weird-eyed label of the 90s, with the older man standing before them now. Others celebrated his natural evolution, pointing out that his refusal to chase the artificial youth is that what makes his authentic. Don't guess, one fan wrote on the X, formerly Twitter. This is from Johnny Depp. He lived, he fought, he loved. This is what real life looks like. Another commented summed up like perfectly. If anything, Depp looked more powerful at 62 than he did at the 32. That's not the age; it is the presence. A life of trials and the triumphs. Part of the shock is in seeing Depp at the 62 stems from the sheer journey he has lived. His life has been anything but the ordinary, marked by the towering career highs and deeply publicized personal struggles, the courtroom battles of the past decades, the loss of his mother, the turbulence in his romantic relationship, and the constant scrutiny from the media all left scared that no amount of the Hollywood's gloss that could hide. Yet through it all, Depp has remained definitely himself. Instead of disappearing into the reclusion, Depp doubled down on his passion, music, painting, and the select acting project. He has toured with his band, the Hollywood Vampires, and spent the countless hours on the canvases, translating his inner world into the art. At 62, Depp is not the broken man some expected him to become. He is still standing, still creating, still sparking the conversation. Reinvention without the pretending. Many stars reinvent themselves with the ego, often rebranding to remain the relevant. Depp, however, has chosen a different path. He does not pretend to be who he once was, nor does not attempt to become something unrecognizable. Instead, he remains firmly Johnny Depp, a man of the contradictions, complexity, and the charisma. When he stoops onto the stage with a guitar slung over his shoulder, or when he appears at the film festivals with the rugged outfits and soft spoken D manner, there is no illusion. This is a man who has aged, but never surrendered to be the pressure of the perfection. Fans see more than just age. The shock people feel when seeing Depp at 62 is as much about their own memories as it is about the appearance. For the generations, Depp was the embodiment of the youthful rebellion and the eccentric magnetism. To see him now is to realize that the time has passed for all of us. But the fans who look closer see more than just aging skin. They see him wisdom in his eyes, resilience in his stance, and the authenticity in the way he carries himself. In a world obsessed with the eternal youth, Depp offers something far more radical acceptance of the time. His legacy at 62. As Johnny Depp steps into his new chapter of life, his legacy feels secure. He has carved his name into the history of the cinema, creating characters but that will long after he's gone. And he's weathered storms that might have crushed lesser spirits, and yet here he stands at the 62, not perfect, not polished, but the undeniably himself. What makes the Depp's appearance shocking is not just he looks older, it is that we are so announced to see the celebrities aged with the honesty. His face is a reminder that he has lived a life full of battles, victories, and losses, and he does not need to erase any of it. The final word, so don't gasp when you see the Johnny Depp today. He is 62, and yes, the years are visible on his face, but beneath the silver hair and the weathered lines, the same man remains the rebel, the artist, dreamer, the fighter. Time may have reshaped his appearance, but it has only deepened his history. And perhaps that's most shocking thing of all. Johnny Depp at 62 is not fading. He is still commanding the world's attention, still proving that the age cannot silence authenticity. So, friends, if you find this video as entertaining and interesting, then you have to subscribe my channel. And I wish you very best of luck and you have good time ahead.